Well, good morning, all my friends. My poor Dodgers. Oh, 10th inning. It went to 13-12, Houston. Oh, my poor Dodgers. Oh, I mean, I never saw rallies like that. I mean, they get ahead, and then the other team gets ahead, and then they get ahead, and oh my God, what a great game. Holy cow. I was like eating chocolate and trying not to eat too much. Getting all nervous. I had to do a song in between just to calm my nerves down. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway, that's fun, watching a good game like that. But, well, we'll see what happens. Um, we'll see who wants it more, Uh, anyway, wish for the best. So, hey, we're in the book of Luke, chapter 20. What else is going on? I saw the cutest little thing. My friend Terry sent me this little, she said, Margie, you got to look at this. Little boy, okay, must have been 2, okay, and the father playing guitar. This is on Facebook, okay? The father's playing a Beatles tune, and what is it? Don't Let Me Down, right? And so every time the father got to that part, the little boy would just yell out, "Don't let me down." What's the cutest little thing? Oh my God. Father be playing the guitar. Little boy had a little guitar. And then every time it comes to that part, "Don't let me down," he just yell at the top of his lungs. Anyway, I just got the biggest chuckle out of that. I thought that was so cute. Anyway, so look, I know it's Halloween and everything. I don't know if people had Halloween last night or what, or they're going to have it on Tuesday. I know I kind of lost track because I'm not into all that. It's pagan as far as I'm concerned. However, I was looking at a study of Finland and the United States. And Finland's taken a lot of good things from the United States and applied them to their schools. And what they've done is they've taken all the, first of all, the children don't have homework. If at all, it's 10 minutes. Okay? They're encouraged to play, all right? They are encouraged to imagine. They are encouraged to do art and woodwork and theater and music and all of those things that we've taken out of our schools. Their scores have shot up the charts in scholastic ability, while ours has gone down every time we've taken things away. They encourage their kids to have fun and be imaginative and to get that, creative juices going, because hello, guess what? Our souls are from God, who created everything. So why stifle that in us, right? Don't do that, So look, if you see a child in a costume or whatever, don't make it all about, Halloween's pagan. Just be sweet to that child and say, "Isn't that a lovely costume? What are you, Superman? Are you Cinderella, or whatever, their little costume may be, right?" And tell a funny joke, or something, and just be loving towards them, so they can feel creative, that they can feel, I could be anything, that kind of thing. I think it's so important to do that with children. Play is so important to our psychology. We know this. I used to interpret class at CSUN, for example, that taught about how the importance of playing is in children's development. And we've taken that out of schools. What a shame. That's so stupid. Really. Come on, guys. No more homework for children, all right? No more homework. Don't be encumbering the parents and everything and calling them, telling them that they got to be a part of this, they got to be part of that, they got to do this, they got to do that. What the heck? Just allow the kids to have fun. You don't have to orchestrate everything and organize everything and, make it structured and so forth. Just encourage them and their little development of their friends. You know, in Finland, their childhood friends are lifelong friends. In America, we make friends and we go to a different school, boom, no more friends. No, theirs is lifelong. You know, can you imagine how important that is in a person's life? There was a lot to learn, you know, and a lot that we need to change back again. Anyway, all right, we're in the book of Luke. I've talked long enough. Paul Manafort's now being indicted, or they're interviewing him or something. You know, the guy, Mueller had to save face. You know, he had to indict somebody. Okay, anyway. Both sides pointing fingers. Both sides are wrong, I think. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents worth. All right, so it came to pass that on one of those days, as he taught the people in the temple and preached the gospel, the chief priests and scribes came upon him with elders and spoke unto him, saying, Tell us, by what authority dost thou these things? Or who is he that gave thee this authority? And he answered and said unto them, I will also ask you one thing, and answer me. The baptism of John, was it from heaven or of men? And they reasoned with themselves, saying, If we say that it's from heaven, he'll say, Well, then believe ye him not. And if we say of men, all the people will stone us, for they will be persuaded that John was a prophet. And they answered that they could not tell whence it was. And Jesus said unto them, Neither can I tell you by what authority I do these things. I just love God. And then begin he to speak to the people this parable. A certain man planted a vineyard, led it forth to the husbandmen, and went into a far country for a long time. And at the season he sent a servant to the husbandmen, and that they should give him the fruit of the vineyard. But the husbandmen beat him and sent him away empty. Again he sent another servant, that they beat him also, and entreated him shamefully, sent him away empty. And then again he sent a third, and he wounded him also, and cast him out. Then said the Lord of the vineyard, What shall I do? I will send my beloved son. It may be that they will reverence him when they see him. But when the husbandmen saw him, they reasoned among themselves, saying, This is the heir, come, let us kill him, that the inheritance may be ours. So they cast him out of the vineyard and killed him, and therefore shall the Lord of the vineyard do unto them. He shall come and destroy these husbandmen, and shall give the vineyard to the others. When they have heard it, they said, God forbid. And he beheld them and said, What is this then that is written? The stone that the builders reject, the same is become the head of the corner. Whosoever shall fall upon that stone shall be broken, but on whomsoever it shall fall, it will grind him to powder. And the chief priest and the scribes in the same hour sought to lay hands on him. They feared the people, and they perceived that he had spoken this parable against them. And they watched him, and they sent forth spies, which should feign themselves just men, that they might take hold of his words, that they might deliver him to the power and authority of the governor. And when they asked him, saying, Master, we know that thou sayest and teachest rightly, neither acceptest thou the person of any, but teaches the way of God truly. And is it lawful for us to give tribute unto Caesar or no? And he perceived their craftiness, and said unto them, Why tempt ye me? Show me a penny, whose image and subscription hath it. They answered and said, Caesar's. And they said unto them, Render therefore unto Caesar the things that is Caesar, and unto God the things which be God's. And they take hold of the word before the people, and they marveled at his answer, and beheld their peace. And when it came to him, certain of the Sadducees which deny that there is any resurrection, they asked him, saying, Master, Moses wrote unto us, If any man's brother die, having a wife, and he die without children, that his brother should take his wife and raise up seed unto his brother. And therefore 7 brethren, the first took a wife and died without children. The second took to a wife, and he died childless. The third took in like manner the 7 also, and left no children and died. Last of all, the women died also. Therefore, in the resurrection, whose wife of them is she? For 7 had had her to wife. And Jesus answered, said unto them, the children of the world marry and are given in marriage, but they which shall be accounted worthy to obtain that world and the resurrection from the dead, neither marry nor are given in marriage. Therefore can they die any more, and they are equal unto the angels, and are the children of God, being the children of the resurrection. Now that the dead are raised, even Moses shone at the bush, when he calleth the Lord, and the God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. For he is not a God of the dead, but of the living, for all live unto him. Then a certain of the scribes answered, said, Master, thou hast said well. And after that they just asked him any questions at all. And they said unto them, how that Christ is David's son. And David himself said in the book of Psalms, the Lord has said unto my Lord, sit thou on my right hand, till I make thine enemies thy footstool. David therefore calleth him Lord. How is it that he is his son? And the audience of all the people said unto his disciples, beware of the scribes, which desire to walk in long robes, and love greetings in the markets, and the highest seats in the synagogues, and the chief rooms at feasts, which devour widows' houses, and for show make long prayers, and the same shall receive greater damnation. And that's the end of verse 20. So, okay. I hope that you have a blessed week, and leave me a comment when you can. Take a look at some of the songs I've done over the weekend, leave me, any suggestions or anything, any comments you'd like, and I'll try to get back to you when I'm able to. And Thomas, would love to hear from you to see how Pam is doing, and anybody that needs prayer requests, let us know, and I'd love to keep you in prayer. Okay, love you guys. Bye-bye.